I'll give you the Al Borland salute. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you for choosing me. I always like to dance. My name's Nathaniel. I like to dance. All right, so let's look at our team stats. Now, the thing with the team, actually, I guess I have to go into, you know what, it's probably, oh, customized team. We traded Pete away. Pete is no longer a member of the Larry Ballers. He requested a trade and it was granted. We negotiated with 3 different teams on who would take him. None of them really wanted him, but we gave them a deal they couldn't refuse. And so now we have moved Zeros McBirthday. He will now be playing center field. With all the talk of Pete, we knew that this day would come, so Zeros will be moving out there. And we have drawn up from the minor leagues Bobo the Vulture, who will now be joining the team. I'm not sure about his sleeve selection, but we'll go with it. Bobo the Bobo. So he will be our backup third baseman, and he's a utility infielder, outfielder, I believe. Yes, you can see that there. The weird thing is when I move the players, Bobo has inherited Pete's stats. So when he goes up to bat, you can see there, it's got Bobo with 161 at bats. It's whatever. But let me see. I don't know how I can. I don't think I can go directly to their team unless I back out. I didn't want to go to the leaderboards. But Pete is now on the Cockatoos, which makes sense for what he is. You can see him up there in the top left, the smug jerk. He took his a vicious bird, whatever. So there's Pete now in his Cockatoos uniform. So there he is with his home gear on. So took my talent to a team that will not underutilize me. Oh my God, here we go, it's already started. All right, so let's take a look at our scheduled day. We have one more game with the Blowfish in this 3-game series. Then we go face the Crocodons, which will be an interesting game because they are leading their division, I believe. Well, they're in a 3-way tie for their division. Then we have a 2-game series against the Nemesis, and you all know how the series with our division go. And if we get by that, we'll play the Justice. Salary concessions. Grimmeth, you were in the negotiations for a trade, but they fell through.
So, you've subscribed to SKS for a year. You know what you did was wrong. The question is, how are you going to make things right?
Not so slow with the year subscription. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Not So Slow. I appreciate that, Not So Slow. Thanks for sticking with me for 12 months. That's every time I see myself pop up. 1, I get embarrassed. 2, I get angry that I did that to myself. And 3, I'm just super happy that I have people like you supporting me through all this, so thank you so much. So let's look at the standings. Last night when we left off, the Moonstars, I am embarrassed, but I do have a really cool Captain America mask. That's what matters. The Moonstars are up 1 game over the Soul Takers, with the Overdogs lingering there 2.5 games back. Then over there in the Central, we have the Venom, Crocodons, and Cockatoos, who Pete is now a member of, all tied for 3rd. So, will Pete be the difference maker with that trade? No, he won't. The Finches have a 3-game lead on the Platypi. The Wardens have been coming on. The Sirloins at one point were leading the Southern Division, and they have just bottomed out. I don't know what's happened. They've just dropped. Over in the National League, the Beewolves have a 4-game lead over the Chompers. We have a 1.5-game lead over the Monarchy. The Nemesis are 3.5 games back, so it's very close. And then the Grim Cats are pulling away with the Southern Division. I give you the same stats you had, Pete. So we'll see. Playoffs for today would be the Larry Ballers and the Monarchy playing one another, and the Grim Cats playing the Beewolves. And on the other side, it's the Finches and the Platypi and the Moonstar and the Venom. All right. We are playing on the new patch that came out the other night. It made things a little bit more difficult. We'll see if that carries on today. We're on game 40 of 82, so we're almost halfway through the season. We will hit the halfway point here soon. I think last season we did the same thing. We got about midway through the season and we went into a little slump. So hopefully we can work through that. We are 28 and 18. We have 3-Dog on the mound. He's 4-2 with a 3.86 ERA. Looks like Reaver, Lethal, and myself are our players, all batting in the 300 range. The Blowfish are 16 and 23. They are 4th in our division, as you can see there on the lower left. They have Shania Burns on the mound. She is juiced, so her stats are through the roof. She's 2-2 with a 4.18 ERA, and it looks like 2 of their big hitters are kind of hurt, but I'm sure that won't stop them at all. So this is a big game. We need to stay ahead of the Monarchy. If we win, we'll be up 2 games. If we lose, we'll only be 1 game up. It looks like, okay, Bobo is not supposed to be in there starting, even though he has Pete's juiced stuff. We'll put Zeros in there batting second now. Lethal, Reaver, and then Zenus is a little beat up, but he's been playing well, so I will leave him in there. I edited that, so we might bring Bobo in later in the game to see, but he is obviously a third baseman, and he cannot play that position too well. All right, let's go. I'm kind of... He even took Pete's juice. What little I gave Bobo is that? Whatever, Pete. You. Oh my lord, Pete. Larry Ballers, night game versus the Blowfish. We are the away team. Oh, we're over there doing some jumping joes, getting loose before the game, pumped up and ready to go. Travis the Unknown's going to lead us off. Zeros McBirthday with his first start in center, and then SKS will be up. Shania Burns and the rest of the Blowfish take the field. Ump looks like he's excited, ready to go. Let's start the game. Shania Burns winds up. First pitch in there, strike 1, even though it looked a little high. Ground ball past Shania. Second baseman, Hill gets it, throws 1 away. Shaman, everybody usually picks something that makes them look a little different. Here's Zeros McBirthday, batting second now. We'll take strike 1. That's up high, ball 1. Wing and a miss there. That one's hit well towards center, but just not enough on it, and that's going to be put out for zeros.
Now batting number 22, the second baseman.
No, Shaman. Take your time. Rush characters don't get in the game fast enough. Here's SKS. 2-0 to him. Three and 1 to SKS. Fouled that off, so it's a full count, 2 outs, top of the first here. Got underneath it, pops it up, way up there. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Burns. So we'll go to the bottom of the order. Awunga, Backman, and Wilson lead off for the Blowfish.
Now batting number 31, the right fielder.
Awunga's batting .279 on the season. He will hit that straight to 3-Dog, and that is out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting
3-Dog
the first
still recovering a little bit from that head trauma from a couple of games ago. Ground ball. Oh, what a snag by Lethal! Holy crap, defense! Wow! What a bounce, and Lethal got it on the bounce. That was amazing. Do work, son. Holy crap. That's hitting the outfield. Let's see if Zeros can make the catch, and he does. So Zeros getting in action in his first outing here. Lethal D Feline leads off, least expected, and Reaver. Go to the second. That was freaking amazing. I really thought it was going to bounce over her head.
Now batting number 86.
Here's Lethal. She's neutral. She's juiced. 386 average on the season. Big strike one. That's hit well. Center fielder on a run. Makes the catch.
Now batting number 23.
The bats are silent so far for the Ballers. Least expected. He'll take ball 1. Ooh, a little bit over that one. Oh, 1 and 2 is the count. That one was coming back in. 1 and 2 still, fouled off. And that one's inside. He went for it. It was on the knuckles. He'll pop it up. So Burns commanding the zone right now, making the Baller swing at what she wants. That brings up Reaver. He's the team leader of home runs. Here's a strike zone. It's everywhere. That's going right toward the center fielder, and that's another 1-2-3 inning. Burns holding fast. Ballers trying to find first base. We go to the bottom of the second. Elvis, Stanley, Cheyenne Hill, Sting McGee due up.
Now batting number 22, the short.
Here's Elvis Stanley, 359 average on the season. Had a home run the other night. And I'm not getting any calls like Burns is. That one's fouled off out of play. Oh, Lethal! You did so well earlier, and then you flubbed that one. That's going to be a base hit off the flubbing.
Now batting number 15, the second baseman.
Inside.
Up. Oh, that's bad. He went for it, though. Novermans is on the run. He might not get to that one. Oh, he did. Very close there. The 1 out, runner has to stay on first. Here's Sting McGee.
Number 10, the catcher.
Runner goes. Foul ball. Out off. Oh, they didn't call that one fair like they did mine last night. 1-2. Here's the delivery. Terrible pitch. They go after really bad pitches now. Oh, Zenas, that was a good throw, but that runner was gone. Got him on the curveball. Called strike 3.
Now batting, number 17.
Here's Alfonso Delgado. 250 average on the season. Runner on second, 2 outs. Ground ball right to Lethal. She'll scoop that up and step on the bag. We move to the 3rd inning. Novamans, Zenas Iceland. 3-dog, due up this inning.
Now batting, number 21, the right fielder.
Novamans only batting 118 this season. Take ball 1 high. Down in the dirt, 2-0. And there's a base hit for Solon Novamans to center field. The leadoff hitter and the top of the 3rd for the Ballers is on, and that brings up Zenas.
1, the catcher.
Down low, 1-0's the count. Burns. Little loosey-goosey. She gets that called strike. One and two's the count. One's fouled off as well. Hit right in front of the plate. They'll go to first. Runner advances. 1 out. That brings up 3-dog.
69, the pitcher.
And 3-dog gets a base hit. The runner will have to stop at 3rd, so the pitcher getting on base. We have runners on the corners. That goes to the top of the order, and that brings up Travis the Unknown. He's 0 for 1 today. A base hit here could open the game up. And she has the extended strike zone. That one's hit down the line. It may be catchable. Oh, it lands foul. 0-2. We'll foul that one off. Fouled that off. It would have been called strike 3. Travis making lots of contact. Can he do anything with it here? That might be a double play. They go home. Oh, they get the lead runner. So that brings up Zeros McBirthday.
Number 13, the center
Runners on
fielder.
1st and 2nd. Can Zeros come through? And take ball 1. 2-0. That's hit, but oh, she flubbed it. Zeros is too slow to get there. And that is the end of the top of the 3rd. Ricky Kwan, Shania Burns, and Rubba Wonga due up for the Blowfish. Ballers are threatening. Burns gets out of a jam.
Now batting, number 23.
Ricky Kwan's batting 270 this year. Swing and a miss on that curveball. Anticipated the fastball. He couldn't catch up to it, though. Bad pitch. Oh, come on up. Swing and a miss. 3-dog sets him down.
Now batting, number 30.
That brings up the pitcher, Shania Burns. Daughter of Ken Burns, the documentary guy. And she'll get contact, but Zeros is waving for it. He's the only one out there. That's 2 away. Weird seeing somebody different in center field, but that's what he wanted. Here's new Rubba Wonga. We'll foul that one off. 0-1's the count. That one's hit well. Outfielder's on the run for it. Novamans gets to it, and that will end the 3rd. We go to the top of the 4th. SKS, Lethal D Feline, least expected, due up.
Now batting, number 22.
The Big Red Machine, 11 home runs this year. He's 0 for 1 this game, though. And take ball 1. He fouls that one off. 1-1. 2-1 up high. He'll pop that one up. That's out number 1. That brings up Lethal D Feline.
The first baseman.
That was such good position. Lethal hits that one toward the gap. If it lands, it can be dangerous. Left fielder covers an amazing amount of ground to catch that one.
Number 23, the third baseman.
That would be funny, but no. That one's hit well. This might be catchable in foul territory. He's running for it. Doesn't get to it. Crashed the ball, but right to the first baseman. A 1-2-3 inning. Ballers held to just 2 hits. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Backman, Wilson, Stanley due up for the Blowfish. Hey, there's a new player on the bench.
Now batting.
Here's Harry Backman.
Number 26, the first baseman.
He's 0 for 1 today. He crushes that one though. That's going to make it 1-0 Blowfish. Harry Backman hits his 3rd home run of the season. And it comes at a great time as the Blowfish go up 1-0.
The center fielder.
I feel like they programmed into the computer that wherever you used to could throw it and they didn't catch it, now you can't do that. Pop up, SKS will take care of that, 1 out.
Now batting number 22, the shortstop.
Elvis Stanley, he's 1 for 1 today. And that's a nutmeg on the pitcher. That's a base hit. He'll be 2 for 2. Here's Cheyenne Hill.
Number 15, the second baseman.
That's also popped up. SKS Prickles back for it. Makes the catch. That'll be 2 away.
Now batting.
Look at me doing work.
The catcher.
Here's Sting McGee. That's bad pitch. Runner goes. SKS gets it. Can he make the throw to first? He does. The bottom of the 4th belongs to SKS, and we go to the top of the 5th. 1 run scored by the Blowfish. Reaver Axis, Solanova, and Zenas due up.
Now batting number 54, the shortstop.
Here's Reaver. Down low. Got him at the changeup. 2-1 now. 3-1 to Reaver Axis. Crushed it but fouled. That makes it full count. He'll hit that one. A diving catch by the first baseman.
Now batting number 21.
That brings up Solonovimans. He's 1 for 1 today. He's got a single. He tried to start the effort earlier. Called strike. He'll hit that one to right field. Right field on the run. Will not get to it. That's going to be another base hit for Novimans.
Now
That brings up
batting
Zenas.
Number 81, the catcher.
Called strike. Hit down the third baseline. Fouled off. 0-2. That's it down the first baseline. Nice dive. The runner will get the second, but that is out number 2 on the choice.
Now batting.
That brings up 3-Dog. He is 1 for 1 today. A base hit here could score a run depending on where it goes. That is not going to bring in a run. That is probably going to retire the side. And oh, he flubbed it. No, he caught it. What just happened? Oh, my Lord. He missed it, then caught it before it hit the ground. Delgado, Quan, and Burns do up this
Number
inning.
17, the third baseman.
The Ballers getting no luck. That's popped up. 3-Dog. Getting underneath it. One away.
Now
I guess that's what happened,
number
Shaman.
23, the left field.
Not lucky for us. There's called strike one. Swing and a miss on that one. Good pitch. See if we can get him fishing. Nope, that's not where I wanted to put it. SKS will trickle back for that, and that is 2 outs. Hey, Lethal, what's going on? Tame, agitated, clips, mom, and glitch. Interesting. I love the names. Ground ball. Oh, nice dive by Reaver. Can he make the throw in time? Nice defense. We'll go to the top of the 6th. Travis the Unknown, Zeros McBirthday, SKS due up. All looking for a hit.
Now batting, number 3.
Here's Travis the Unknown.
fielder.
Hit down the line. Of course, it's a great dive. Flip to the pitcher, out number 1.
Now batting.
I swear they
number
buffed the
15,
corner
the
defenders.
center
They
fielder.
don't miss anymore. Here's Zeros. It's up high, ball 1. 2-0. That one's hit well to center. That's got a chance. Back to the wall. It's off the wall. Zeros is going to get a double there. Nicely done by the new center fielder for the Larry Ballers.
Now batting, number 22, the second baseman.
And to bring up SKS. Out strike. And that's going to be a base hit. Zeros is rounding third. Here comes the throw home. He's in there. An RBI single for the Big Red Machine, and it's 1-1.
Number 86, the first baseman.
Lethal D feline. Crushes that. It picked up so much air. Oh my gosh. SKS has to retreat back
Now batting, number 23.
and brings
the
up
third
least
baseman.
expected. He's been in somewhat of a slump lately. Oh, just missed that one. The 2 outs, scores tied. Ground ball, scooped up by Hill, throw to first, and that will retire the side. The Ballers get one back. Top of the order, due up for the Blowfish. Wonga, Backman, Wilson. Can they put them back in front?
Now batting, number 31.
Wonga is now tense. I'm trying, Lethal. I find really good ones, and I'm like, I need to bring that in. Oh, SKS couldn't get to it, and that's going to be a base hit. He fully extended on the dive, but he just couldn't get to it.
Now batting.
That brings up Harry
26,
Backman.
the first baseman.
He won't even attempt that one. Bad pitch there. SKS catches that one, tries to pick him off at first, but he gets back in time.
Now batting, number 50.
The 1 out, Batch
the
Wilson.
center fielder.
Inside.
My lights just flickered.
Outside.
It's storming outside.
Inside.
All right, 3 Dog, let's not walk here. Runner goes, fouled off. One's also fouled. That one's hit well. Zeros on the run. Zeros makes the catch. Here comes the throw in. Forming inside, outside, inside, foul, foul.
22, the short.
Here's Elvis Stanley. He's got 2 hits today. Can 3 Dog contain him? No. That's his 3rd hit. And that puts 2 on with 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Cheyenne Hill.
Number 15, the second baseman.
Inside.
And that's going to get through. That will load the bases. Sting McGee
Number 10, the catcher.
steps in. Bullpen working for the Ballers. That one's rocked. Is that going to be a grand slam? It is. The Blowfish go up 5-4. Sting McGee's 5th home run of the season.
Now batting, number 17, the third baseman.
And they're going to yank 3-dog. 1 pitch too late.
Fair ball.
We let the dogs on the furniture. We go to the 7th. Ballers deflated after that grand slam. I feel like we're going to have to start being really smart with our pitchers.
54, the shortstop.
Here's Reaver Axis. We claw back into this is the question in 3 innings. There's 1 hit. 1 on, no outs, top of the 7th.
Now
Dolan
batting,
Nomans.
number 21, the right fielder.
That one's hit well. That one's heading back. Don't catch that. It's off the wall. They're going to get 1 back on the double. Novaman's delivering today. It's 2-5.
Now batting, number 81, the
That brings back Zenas. Runner on second. Way inside, ball 1. And that's going to be a hit into the outfield. That's going to put 2 on now. No outs, top of the 7th.
Now batting,
Oh, Joe, let's sub. Let's bring Bobo in the pinch hit. He's got Pete's juiced. Look at his stats are way up because of that.
High.
Rookie gets the nod. It's 2-1, 2 runners on. Hits that one deep. Might be caught. Could bring in a run from third. Runner tags. It's going to be a sac fly for the RBI. So Bobo does his job.
now batting, number
Travis is
3,
0 for 3. Let's bring in Why So Slow. He's had a rest after his injury.
That's high.
1-0's the count. 2-run game now. Popped up. Sacrificial Bobo. So 2 outs now. That'll bring up Zeros McBirthday. He's got a double.
number 13, the center fielder.
That's hit through the pitcher, and that's going to put 2 on with 2 outs, and that brings up SKS. The big red machine steps in. He's locked in. He's fit. Inside, ball 1. That one's hit well. That one's going to go over the wall. The big red machine puts the Ballers back on top. Holy crap, a 3-run shot, 426 feet. And the Ballers go up 6-5, his 12th home run of the season.
Now batting, number 86, the first
Lethal
baseman.
D Feline steps in, pressure off the shoulders now.
High.
Burns is tense. The computer left her in too long. And that's a base hit for Lethal D Feline. Surely now they'll go to the bullpen.
Now batting,
Least expected.
number
He's
23,
0 for 3
the
today.
third baseman.
That one's hit. It is in another one. Least expected wakes up the crowd again. A 2-run shot there. Holy Lord. Sweet Sassy Molassie. Least expected's 9th of the year, and that makes it 8-5.
Now batting, number 54, the shortstop.
She's rattled. She's still in there. 21. Burns. Oh my God! To add insult to injury, we killed her. We hit 2 home runs and we killed her. Oh my God.
Everybody clap your hands.
I don't know what else to do.
Come on, y'all.
All right. Wow, I was gonna do a double switch. But I think I'm just gonna bring Wembley in now. Oh, she's wore out. But she's juiced. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. We'll bring double in. This game totally flip-flopped in the 6th inning and into the 7th. Juan Burns Uwanga due up.
Now batting, number 23, the left fielder.
Burns, extreme play, pain, yep. Why so slow? Now at left field. See if Double J can come in. Throw a couple of innings. Lethal should get that. Step on the bag, 1 away.
Now batting,
She's up the bat.
number 30.
Oh my God, she's at the very bottom of the hurt. Now they're taking her out. Keg Gutterson steps in to pinch hit. He'll foul that off. Fouled.
Low. Foul.
Oh, he didn't go after that. He's making a lot of contact. And that's going to be a base hit for Keg Gutterson. I felt like the computer wasn't going to let him strike out because he was fouling everything off. They were just waiting for one that he could hit.
Now batting, number 31.
Shaman in softball, I know high school softball, they make girls wear the pitchers wear the helmets now. I know here in Kentucky, we had one girl, she got hit real bad. And it like broke like her cheekbones and everything, and they changed the rule. That one's hit well. Good land. Nice catch by Why So Slow. Nicely done. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Here's Harry Backman. He hit a home run earlier today.
The first baseman.
We'll watch that one come in. Ball 1. We'll foul that off. Called strike on the changeup.
Low.
That one's hit right past Double J. Nothing you can do there. Zeros fields it, throws it in. So now there's 2 on, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th.
Now
Batch
batting,
Wilson.
Number 13, the center fielder.
Nice catch by Reaver. Ends the threat. 2 stranded. Joanna Heater is coming in to relief pitch. Novaman, Zenas, and Akkad Ubalj will be up the bat here in the top of the 8th. I remember when that happened to that girl that was pitching softball. They put the video online so people could see it. It's awful just hearing her like shriek. It's ugh. Here's Novamans. He's locked in now. And that's going to be 4 for 4. What a day for Novamans.
Now batting, number 81, the catcher.
Here's Zenas. He's 1 for 3. He's got a single today. He'll pop that one up. Oh, I knew I was underneath it when I swung. Here's Double J, or Akkad Ubalj, him and his pink bat. He'll hit that one to the gap, but it's way high. Caught by Owunga and right. That's 2 outs. We'll go to the top of the order. Here's Why So Slow.
47.
Made a
the
great
left
catch
fielder.
in the outfield last inning. He'll take strike 1 from Heater. Bouncer to short. Stanley gets it, throws to second, and that will be the forced out. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Stanley, Hill, Sting McGee. Double J still on the mound.
Now batting number 22, the shortstop.
Elvis Stanley is 3 for 3. He hits that one zeros, going over for it, waving everybody off. 1 out. So have the Ballers taken control of this game, or will we have another
The
flip-flop?
second baseman.
I told you all, it's went back to Super Mega Baseball 1. That one's hit well. There's a shot. Why so slow? Going back for it. Off the wall, even though he was there. But if you look at the scoreboard, it's that 6th and 7th inning where the computer in Super Mega Baseball 1 would like really rubber band.
Inside.
Runner on second, 1 out. Oh, SKS, you should have been covering the base. Nice line drive catch there by Reaver
Number
Axis.
17, the third baseman.
Here's Alfonso Delgado. 0 for 3. He pops that up. SKS is running back for it. Outfielders coming in for it. Nobody catches it! Game, that... A run scores on that.
Number 23, the left fielder.
They're bringing in Marvin Steed to pinch hit. Pete, that wasn't even in your part of the field. There's no reason the game should have ran SKS from second base all the way back there, though. That was preposterous. And there's another base hit. We're going to get another one. That's crap. The game was fun until it started doing that.
Number 41.
I get that on the higher difficulties they take away the fielding help, but that's to the point where it's just stupid. And we're going to have to substitute Double J.
Now pitching, number 28.
That makes me so mad. Ground ball, that should end the 8th, and it will. Ballers leading by 1. They're bringing in Julio Hooper to close the game out. Zeros McBirthday, SKS, and Lethal D up for the Ballers.
Now batting.
God, I'm going to hand it over to Cayman.
Center fielder.
Here's Zeros McBirthday. He takes ball 1. 2-0. Fouled off, 2-1. 3-1 to Zeros. That one hit well, but a little too much air underneath it. 1 away. Here's SKS.
22.
4 RBIs on the day. 2 for 4. Home run and a single. He'll take strike 1 from Hooper. 1-1. Hit down the line. That's going to be a base hit. He's going to round first. He's going to head to second. Oh, he fumbles it in the outfield. Steed throws it in. He's playing out of position. And that will be a double. So runner in scoring position. Maybe an insurance run. That brings up Lethal D Feline. She's 1 for 4 today. 1 out. That one's hit for the gap. It's going to land. That is going to bring in a run. And Lethal will slide in the second. That is an RBI double for Lethal D Feline.
Now batting, number 23, the third baseman.
Least expected, he also had a home run earlier.
Inside.
1-1 to him. 2-1. Hit toward the gap if it falls. It will not. Lethal tags up, advances the third though. The runner on third. Reaver Axis steps in, 1 for 4 today. Are they going to intentionally walk? They are intentionally walking Reaver Axis. So they don't want to face him. He's on fire and juiced. The Reaver will take first, and that will bring up Novamans, who's 4 for 4 today. So maybe they're taking the odds that he's not going to hit 4 in a row. Pitch comes in. Reaver goes. Throw. He's in there. Stolen base. 2-0. That's in there. 2-1. That is. Oh, it might. If he gets the first, they pay the ultimate as they walked him and brought up Novamans, who has a 5 for 5 career day and knocks in another RBI. Zenas is in there. Hooper is wore out. Oh, no. So they pick up a couple. It's a 3-run game. Top of the order, due up. Can the Blowfish come back? Cayman Moody coming out to close it.
Now batting, number 31, right fielder.
Oh God, Cayman. Woo! Nice recovery, 1 out.
Now batting, number 26, the first baseman.
Here's Harry Backman. He's got a home run today. He was fooled, but yet he got contact on that. SKS would not slide for it. It made Lethal slide. So that's a base hit. 1 on, 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Here's Batch Wilson.
Number 13, the center fielder.
That's hit. Zeros is there. 2 outs.
Now batting, number
Elvis Stanley. He's 3 for 4. He's produced all day today. I don't know how to throw that curveball. They've been hitting that on every pitcher. Hit well, but fouled off. 1-1's the count. Fouled off. 1-2. Called strike 3, and Cayman gets the save, and the Ballers pull off the victory. They'll take 2 out of 3 from the Blowfish in this 3-game series. So in the first game without Captain Pete, the Ballers come back and win in home run style. 10 runs on 16 hits. A 7th run, 7th inning catapulted them in front. The Blowfish give them effort. They come back, but just not enough as 2 more runs were tacked on in the 9th for the Ballers to secure the win. Notables today, Zeros in his first start went 2 for 5. The hero today, Novamans, 5 for 5. 2 RBIs, and he scored a run himself. 2 home runs, 1 by SKS, 4 RBIs for him today, and least expected had a home run and 2 RBIs as well. Bobo the Vulture coming in and knocking in the tying run and a pinch hit. See, I said that before you reminded me, Lethal. Joe will get the win for the day and came in with his 8th save of the year. Burns will take the loss. She gave up 8 earned runs in 7 innings pitched. 3 Dog went 5 2/3. Rough start. SKS is your player of the game. It should have been Novamans. A 5 for 5 effort. Holy crap. But the 4 RBIs is kind of a big deal. Only 10 games. So that puts us 2 games up on the Monarchy, 4 on the Nemesis. Overdogs, big win on the Scarlets. Sirloins. Oh, Scarlet's beating the Sirloins, so they bounce back. Cockatoos, 7-4. A winner. Finches, they win again. Equators over the Wild Pigs, 5-0. Warden's gonna win. They're sneaking up on the Platypi. Maybe not. Monarchy winning 7-1. Their run difference kills me. Streamliners come back and win against the Wide Loads. Grapplers, Chompers. Grapplers win. The Chompers was also a team in trade negotiations for Captain Pete. The other team in negotiation for him was the Wardens. So the Cockatoos move up a half game. We're going